Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to Hard Rock Stadium, Miami, Florida. This is the Capital One Orange Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we see the number 8 seed in this playoff, the Clemson Tigers, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Michigan State Spartans. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. Kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and we'll start at the 25. So the Clemson Tigers offense trots out there to open this game. Down to the final 8 now. Quarterfinal matchups at neutral locations, Kirk, and that means one team which won a conference championship is rested. The other team is coming off an emotional win just a week ago.
And Chris, the prevailing thought would be, boy, the team that gets a chance to rest would be in a better position. But as we saw in 2024, the teams that got that rest, they lost their rhythm. And I think the teams that had a chance to play, they continue to stay in their routine, and it really benefited them. Let's see how it plays out today.
Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards. Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
First down and 10. Quarterback will throw it off the one-pass option. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
This is what makes the RPO so difficult to defend if you have a quarterback who can read it. It's that old argument, which guy has the chalk last? Well, with a quarterback that can read it like that, the quarterback has the chalk last. He reads that they're up, makes the throw in the quick slant, gets some really good yards.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Second down after that previous play. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
That's exactly how you want to defend the option. You know, old school way is assignment football. You have to account for the quarterback, the pitch man. Here, the quarterback had really nothing other than just kind of lower his head and get as much as he could. Fortunately for the defense, it wasn't very much.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. It's a bootleg looking to throw. Gets rid of it on the move. Wide open downfield. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there. And the offense will have a first and goal.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy is off to a great start in this big playoff game.
Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense. As the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
He's got it near the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. You come out in the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
And here's the return from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. So Michigan State's offense gets their first crack now. Let's check out the impact players in this game, crew. Guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Because I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. They're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coaches told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
And heads out of bounds after a decent game.
Well, it's a nice job of picking up the first down by this Michigan State running back. And Chris, you think back over the years, think of how many good backs we've seen wear these colors for Michigan State. Going back to Lorenzo White, guys like T.J. Duckett, Le'Veon Bell, Javon Ringer, always a good back in East Lansing.
Grab down the middle. It's Marsh. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer for the 47.
Boy, nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the tailback's got it again. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down. The player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. The offense will go for it here on 4th down and 3. To throw, it's Childs. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. You make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28.
Boy, the defense was in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
Caught over the middle. It's Smith.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Pass caught. Second down now. Handoff heading left. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
3rd and short here in this playoff game, and the 8th play of the drive. And the wideout goes in motion. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Grab down the middle. It's Marsh. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal yardage to the 9.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on 3rd down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive.
Touchdown, Spartans, as they get on the board here in this playoff game. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
Automatic in the PAT. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Quick throw to the left. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. First and 10 now for the offense. Offense looking to throw the ball. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And the game just good enough for a first down.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Clemson getting set with a first and 10 now. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Breaks an open space. Here he goes. And he finally goes out of bounds after a huge gain on the ground. Nice play. Well, he finally goes out of bounds down inside the 10, but that play sets up this offense in good scoring position.
It sure does. What a great play of creating momentum for this offense. Now you want to see if they give this back a chance to put it into the end zone now that they're first and goal.
Ball carrier tackled there. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Early on, it's a fun battle on the road to the national championship, deadlocked at the end of one. Let's check out the early stats so far. We've got a good one in our hands, which we hope for in a playoff game as we begin the second period. They've had the break to talk about it. Now we begin the quarter with the offense set up second and goal. They'll try to run this one in. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about third down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here. Whether they run it or throw it, you get a stop here, and maybe you hold them to 3 points.
Trying to throw for it on third and goal. Launching one to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Tigers.
Well, that's his second touchdown catch already in just the first half. You can guarantee the coach on the other side is trying to make every adjustment he can to slow this guy down.
No problem with BAT right down the middle. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Returner decides to field it. Coverage team brings down the returner. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. Incomplete, very lucky to avoid an interception there.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Gets some space around the 30. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
And I don't think the defense had any clue that the screen was being called. They're getting upfield, getting pressure on the quarterback, and that ball gets dumped. There's no one left to be able to slow him down from getting a big gain.
Scanning the field, it's Childs. Caught over the middle, it's Marsh. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big third down now for this offense. They're down early in the game. All the hype, the pressure on a playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole. They got to keep this drive alive, so they need to convert right here.
It's a quick grab. That play will move the sticks and set them up first down at the 42.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this first down on that third down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
Grab down the middle. It's Marshall. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
They look to throw it here on second down. Caught near the sticks. It's Marsh. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Chris, we're still early in this game, and you can already sense the chemistry between this quarterback and the wide receiver. These two just make it look so easy.
They'll hand it off. One down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
It's a good, solid gain, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Hands off to the left. Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Looking to pass. It's Childs. Caught quickly. They make the stop, but that moves the football to the 16. It'll be first down.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, 3rd down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time. Nice throw, and it's a first down.
To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards. I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Snags the quick throw. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You'll take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
So here we go, 3rd down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. Grab made by the tight end. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
What a great route here by this tight end on 3rd down, and the quarterback does a smart thing by looking for the big fella. Who's your best friend on 3rd down? Of course, the tight end, and now we've got 1st and goal.
On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan State. Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up. It's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly. And they're doing so with such high stakes. Answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down. They're going to throw the football. And that pass is all in over the middle. Wow, juke the first tackle. That was enough to make the first down.
Another great play by this receiver. And I tell you, the offense coordinator is doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
You stop him at the 49, but that'll be a first down.
Boy, another positive gain for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout before halftime. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. First down, they're going to throw the ball. Catch made over the middle. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
So this receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play, already over 50 yards here in this first half.
Tight end makes the grab. They make the stop at the 25, but it's first and 10 for this offense. Clemson getting set with a first and 10 coming up. Takes off on a bootleg. Pass is caught on a comeback route. Down quickly after the catch, but the ball at 14 sets up the red zone opportunity now. Clemson now operating in the red zone. And looking to throw now on first down. Bringing pressure. Able to get the pass away, but took a hit that time.
I talk to defensive coordinators all over the country, and they're quick to point out the term affecting the quarterback. They kind of almost get offended when you want to talk to them about sacks. Sometimes it's just about getting into his face, affecting his vision. It's exactly what they did right here.
Caught in the backfield. It's Moore. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line. The offense threatening here.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. Caught near the goal line. The defense makes the stop at the 3. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half. And the Tigers will line up now. It's first and goal. Quarterback drops back. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
But what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
The pass rush closing in. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Clemson. That kind of execution on a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. So they start the drive here, looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. Back to throw. It's Childs. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's incomplete. Just 3 seconds left on the clock.
Big shot downfield here early in the game. Couldn't quite connect, but even on an incompletion, these deep shots do a good job of keeping those safeties back and can open up other aspects of this offense.
Back-to-back deep shots. And it's incomplete. A last gasp pass as time expires in the first half. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, the magnitude of these CFP matchups is always on another level. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And on that note, time to throw it back to our guys at the stadium.
Return starts from inside the 5. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's when they'll start the drive. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. Hoping to click here at the beginning of the third quarter, trying to make up this deficit. And they get the second half started with the running play. The defense swarms. He's going backwards. He'll lose 4 yards on the play.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Rough start to the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now 2nd down and 14. Defense is coming after him. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Chris, the execution here on the screen pass was okay by the offense. The defense just almost anticipating the screen. He had nowhere to go.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Back to throw. It's Childs. Pressure is coming. Nice grab. It's Marsh. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Using his legs, it's Marshall. Gets the first and still running. Brought down that crosses midfield to the 46. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And the Spartans are moving quickly down the field. Takes the handoff and he'll head left. They've got it in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. The quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Looking to scramble. The ball is loose in the backfield. And the ball will bounce out of bounds, so they avoid the turnover.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. You can almost feel a collective sigh of relief coming from the offensive sideline as that ball rolled out of bounds. The offense catches a break. One more awkward bounce. That ball maybe stays in bounds, and the defense has a recovery.
Receiver looks it in, but it's complete. The completion picks up about 8 yards, but sets up a 4th down play now. The Spartans will look to convert here on 4th down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. 4th down, look at the throw for it. And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. Pulls it in. It's Moore.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Here's the 2nd down play. Play fake, looking to throw. Quick throw over the middle. Oh, and he dives to make a beautiful catch there.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
Gonna run it. It's Davidson. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Big throw caught on the left side. He shreds the tackle. He's brought down, but not before he gets 1st down yardage.
Chris, much like we saw in the first... This quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Lets it go quickly. He makes the grab. And they finally stop him down at the 5. Solid gain on that catch and run.
Great job by the quarterback with an accurate throw against man coverage for a 1st down. overall by the entire group, good execution by this offense.
The Tigers looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. 1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Man, it's 1st and goal. You're thinking about trying to score. You're looking at positive yards instead. You're going backwards. That's going to set up a very important 2nd down call here.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Swarm with a pass rush. A sack.
On 1st and goal, Chris, they run the football and lose yards. Then here on 2nd down, they try to throw it in, come up with a sack. What can the offensive coordinator come up with here on 3rd down? Because they've been going in reverse on these last couple plays.
Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Looks to the left, and it's complete. And they'll stop him short of the goal line. Offense will set up inside the 5. So on 4th down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. So from the left hash, this is just a chip shot. The field goal is good. And they add to their lead.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Fields it just outside the goal line. They bring him down, but that's good work by the return team. He found the lane into this drive. Start with decent field position. Michigan State offense is back out on the field. Last time the defense got a big 4th down stop. Let's see what the offense can do this time. And now the first play of this drive that begin at the 36. Back to pass. It's Childs. That's caught. It's Smith. And that game moves the ball across midfield. 1st down coming up from the 46. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line. Because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route. And the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw. Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Catch hauled in here over the middle. They get him to the ground, but it's 1st down now at the 28.
It's really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, you're just basically throwing your hands up in the air because they had that covered relatively well. Just a good play call and good execution.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. He's looking to throw. That's caught. It's Marshall. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Wow, they get positive yards here. You have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
3rd down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Makes a quick catch. And he rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
The offense with a big opportunity.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. So Clemson has the lead here, Kirk, as we head to the quarter break. Sitting in a pretty good spot as we wrap up the 3rd quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats while we have a chance. All right, here comes the fourth quarter. Everything to play for here. Who is going to stay alive, survive, and advance in the college football playoff? So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. The back's got it. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2. The Spartans looking to crank up the tempo a bit. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. Here we go. First and goal. A touchdown here gets him right back into this game. And they're trying to punch it in here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
I love that this defense is still fighting and still attacking. They're defending a first and goal play, and instead of just laying down and letting the offense score, no. They're not backing down. They get penetration, come up with a tackle for a loss.
To throw, it's Childs. Touchdown, Sparty. Great catch when they desperately needed it. That's an important score. We've got a one-possession game now, Kurt, and it's game on.
It's game on, and now it's about this defense coming up with a stop. Everybody in the stadium knows that
it's blocked.
The attempt at the two-point conversion is no good. That keeps the score. Clemson, 24. Michigan State, 20.
So off the blocked PAT, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. This game just got tighter. The temptation might be to sit on this lead, but we'll see how aggressive they get. We'll hand it off. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Play action fake, looking to throw. Wide open downfield. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Man, this wide receiver has been a difference maker in this football game. He's got 2 touchdowns already. Now they look to him again, and he picks up the first down.
Play action here on first down. He's running out of time here. The pass rush gets home.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
First down sack, pushes the ball back. 2nd down coming up. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. He's got it in the open. He's brought down, but an explosive play through the air. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field. It's a quarterback keeper. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down. 2nd and 1.
It's a nice game by this offense. This quarterback has such a good feel for running the option. Whether it's handing it, keeping it himself, or pitching it, puts a lot of pressure on the discipline of this defense.
And the quarterback keeps it here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Man, oh man, was the defense ready for this play. The quarterback just searching for anywhere to go, looking for daylight, but couldn't find anywhere to go in the keeper.
Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Over the middle, it's Brown. They make the stop, but the offense is set up in scoring position. First down from the 23. Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. From the shotgun, he's